Scott Kampen, Diamond Master from Lacey Absolute Center in Washington. And he's also known as the face of Atomy America. So give Mr. Scott Kampen a big hand to joining us today. And Mr. Scott, it's all yours.
Wow, thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. I really appreciate the opportunity to be able to share today. This is the secret to success in network marketing. What is the magic bullet to success? What is that fast track to your financial freedom? You have to make a decision. That right there, my friends, is the secret to going from being a member or just a regular consumer. Maybe you get a commission or two once in a while, but that right there is the secret to becoming Imperial Master. A hard, strong decision that nothing is going to stand in your way until you are successful. Because once you make that decision that, yes, this is what I want to do with my life, nothing else matters. Everything will just work towards that. The main thing that gets in our way within network marketing is we have too many options. It's so easy to go back to our old lifestyles. It's easy to give up and go find a job. You know, nowadays you can go find a job making $20 an hour, $25, maybe even $30 an hour. And to some people, that is a lot of money. But what you're doing when you have a job is you're trading your time for money, right? And your time is valuable. You only get so much of it on this planet. So your time is valuable. Ask yourself, how much are you worth? Are you worth minimum wage? Are you worth $20 an hour? Why aren't you worth $100 an hour? Why aren't you worth $1,200 a day? Have you asked yourself that? Well, here's another option. It's easy to quit when things get a little hard. You know, in network marketing, is it easy all the time? No, there's going to be times when it's going to be a little difficult. It's going to be hard. And we're going to say, oh, why am I doing this? Why did I decide to join a network marketing company? Why do I want to do this? And so, you know what? We go back to our old job. And because it's too hard. But we go back to our old job, and guess what? Our jobs can be hard too. So when you've got a paycheck coming in and you've got a boss and everything, and it gets hard at work, do you quit immediately that day? No, you just knuckle down and you work on the project at hand and you muster through it. Well, here's some other things that happen. Things in life knock us off track, right? Or maybe our teams give up, or people in our downline or our upline leave, or they don't support us anymore. You know, that's going to happen. That is going to happen. But when you make that decision that this is what you want to do, guess what? You become the CEO of your business, your left line, your right line. You become the one to help build relationships with people, to help build your downline, to support each other, to encourage each other, and to train up new leaders, right? And so it doesn't matter if you have a sponsor above you. Now, it's great if you have a sponsor above you, but sometimes, for whatever reason, they leave. I'll give you an example. I know of in India this huge team of people, and they had a great leader. He was very motivational, very charismatic, and he led his people, and they admired him and they followed him. And then last year, I remember it clearly when it happened. He passed away. And his team was devastated. And you know what happened? A lot of them quit because they missed him so much, but they didn't see themselves as a leader for their team. And so sometimes people will leave for circumstances or things that are out of their control. Well, maybe this happens. Maybe it seems like it's too hard to rise up through the ranks, and so we give up. Well, you know what? Everything's hard. Even when you have a job, it's sometimes hard to get a promotion. You got to work for it, right? It's not just an overnight success thing here in network marketing. So we keep working at it. We keep working with our sponsors. We keep working with our partners. We build relationships with people. And guess what happens? The ranks come easier. Or maybe this has happened to you. Your expectations of where you thought you would be by now have not been met. You know, sometimes we have to be realistic about things and realize that it's not going to be overnight success. We're not going to be getting a commission every day right away. We might not get a commission for 3 months, and then we'll get a commission every month, then maybe every week, then maybe every day. And then next thing you know, it's happening faster and faster. So we need to keep our expectations under control and realistic. And then the world is really good at saying things like, you know, I'll give it a try. I'll give it a go. I'll throw my hat into the ring. Or we'll just see what happens. It might work out, it might not. Or, you know, I'll cross my fingers and hope for the best. That happens. We all have done that. We hope for the best. Or how about this? I'll sign up and, you know, if something goes well, then maybe I'll continue. Well, you know what, my friends? To me, the word try is a preconceived notion of failure. When we try, we are not fully committed, and therefore we don't succeed. And then we blame other people. We say things like, see, I knew it wasn't going to work out. And then we blame network marketing as an industry. Oh, that network marketing, it doesn't work. I've done it before, been there, done that. Many of us on this call today have been in different network marketing companies, and we've promised ourselves never again. But here we are, because Atomy is different. Atomy is rewriting the industry of network marketing, making it easy for people to join. How much did it cost you to join as a member? Nothing, right? Do you have products showing up at your doorstep just when you didn't know that they were coming? No, you don't. Atomy is rewriting network marketing. So stop being tossed around by external circumstances and make a decision, a real decision that you are going to the top, that nothing is going to stop you from becoming an imperial master. It's not going to happen overnight. Could take 10, maybe even 15 years. But if you don't start today and make that decision, 15 years from now, you're going to be in the same position you're in. Or if you're just working a day job, you're going to be working that same day job. Things aren't going to change. So we got to make that decision. So a decision says, I don't need special training. I'll find the training necessary to succeed. That decision says, I'm going to take accountability and responsibility for my life, my actions. I can do this. A decision says, I don't need upline sponsors to carry me through. With or without an upline sponsor, I am still the CEO of my downline. my left side, my right side, and I am going to do this. A decision says, I don't need the approval of my friends or family. How many times have we all been so worried about what other people think of us? We think about our family and our friends. Oh, what are they going to think when I ask them, about a product, tell them about this, or they find out I'm in a network marketing company. And what happens is a lot of times people get talked out of this opportunity because of something that their friends or family have said. A decision says, I don't need recognition or a pat on the back. I'm going to work in the background and I'm going to keep doing the best I can. I'm going to keep motivating my teams. I'm going to keep building up leaders. I'm going to continue to serve with humility. And I'm going to help my downline members succeed, because if I help my downline members succeed, ultimately, I will be successful. So, my friends, you need to make a decision which way you're going to go. We need to make that decision, not a wish for, oh, I wish someday I could retire. I wish someday my bank account was fat. Not a hope for, sitting on a beach somewhere hoping that a boat will come in. You ever hear that phrase, someday my ship will come in? But you know what? Sometimes you have to swim out to the ship. Okay. Sometimes you have to row the boat to get out to the big ship because it's waiting out there out in the harbor. It just can't make it to the beach. The key to success in Atomy is to once and for all make a decision that you are going to the top, and nothing is going to distract you from that. Somebody in our company has already gone to the top. And you know what? That means you can too. You can go to the top. I want to show you this. This is Jung-Soo Park being promoted as a Diamond Master by Hong-Gil Park. We also see Seung-Il Kim was the MC for this event. Do you know who those two people are? Here they are, both being promoted to Imperial Master. If they can do it, so can you. They were ordinary people. They signed up with their free account. They started using the products. They started recommending the products to their friends, their families. And when they ran out of friends and families, they started talking to total strangers. And that is the work that they had to do in order to get to Imperial Master. If they can do it, so can you. Now, since that time, in 2017, when our very first Imperial Master happened, since that time, we've now had 14 more. Now here, I show you 8 of them. The reason I show you this 8 is because the 8th Imperial Master, Young Gu Hong, he is in our upline. He is part of our organization. He's above Daniel and Jennifer. He's above Jason Shim. He's there. He made it. But you know what? He made it together as a team. There were many times when he was challenging and we challenged with him, or many of you challenged with him to help support him. And guess what? He didn't just stop when he was at the top. Now he actively works to support each and every one of us by helping to continue to spread the message of Atomy and to support us. So these people have made it to the top. Do you know this year alone, we've had 3 or 4 Imperial Masters already promoted. It's starting to happen faster and faster and faster. And it's going to continue to happen faster and faster. And eventually it will be your day. Eventually you will be there and someone will be bringing you a pallet full of money. And you know why? Because it's a fair system. Atomy set a $100,000 limit per month that each of us can reach. Everyone can reach this income level. Everyone. This is a fair system. Within Atomy, there are no barriers to reaching the top. Your age doesn't matter. Your skill set doesn't matter. You don't need a special degree. You don't even need to go to or graduate high school. It's helpful. I'll tell you that. You don't need to go to college. It's helpful. But if you don't, it's okay. Your education doesn't matter. Your race doesn't matter. White, black, brown, Asian doesn't matter. Your gender doesn't matter. Your nationality doesn't matter. These things do not matter. You can do this. If you can brush your teeth, use this instead. If you can shampoo your hair, use one of our hair care products. If you can do laundry, well, if your wife can do laundry, she doesn't let me do laundry. But if you can do laundry, use this instead. If you do the dishes, use this instead. Change your buying habits, one product at a time, slowly using the products, and then recommend the products to your friends and family. Recommend to them the free opportunity that Atomy has available. You can learn the skills necessary to do this. Do you know why? Because you can learn how to order your own products in the online shopping mall. It's easy. I guarantee you many of us have shopped online before. Atomy has a shopping mall. You can learn how to sign up your first member. It's free. It's easy. And your sponsors can help you do that. And then you can learn at any of our free on and offline training seminars. This meeting right here is a free online seminar. We're here doing a Zoom session. This would be considered our center meeting or centers meeting. There's many center managers represented here, but we're all together as one family, as Bill pointed out. We are all one family, and we're helping to learn, helping to grow, helping to strengthen our skill set. So then that way we can go and tell other people not only about Atomy's absolute high quality products at low prices, but also spreading the economic gospel of Atomy to the world. We are laying down the foundation to our future one brick at a time. Every day, work on your foundation. Work on learning a little bit more. And eventually, you're finally laying down that brick to mastership. Atomy has an online shopping mall platform. This is our direct sales business, directly from Colmar, Korea, through Atomy to us, right? All of those products are available to us. So I wrote this based on what I know of network marketing and what I know of Atomy. Atomy is a direct sales binary network marketing company which distributes daily necessity products of absolute high quality at absolute low prices through word of mouth advertising. Atomy provides a free online shopping mall platform whereby members can purchase products directly from the manufacturer. Membership is free, and members can earn cash back once their two downlines generate certain point value amounts. Kind of says it all about Atomy right there. Well, if you make a decision, all the obstacles start to fall away. They become invisible. When you make a decision that you are going to do this, that you are finally going to go from that becoming that membership, that you're this, I want to do this as a business. When you make that decision, all of the comments from your friends and family, the negativity, it doesn't matter anymore. It just all falls away because this is your goal, your life, your vision, and nothing can stand in your way of success. So when you make that decision, then you start working with your sponsor. You'll work with your downline members. You get laser focused on your goals and your dreams. But until you make a decision, every tiny little bump in the road will seem like Mount Everest. It'll seem like a huge hurdle to overcome. Do you know what? When we're driving our cars, do you know what happens? Sometimes we get a flat tire. Sometimes the engine breaks down. Sometimes the air conditioner doesn't work on a day when it's 105 degrees out, right? We've got to maintain our car. We've got to take it in for service. Well, that's the training that we're doing. We come to the meetings, you get inspired, you learn something new. You're adding tools to your tool belt. And then when you hit that little bump in the road, you just, boop, you're right over it because you've got the skills in order to give her the gas. If the decision is real, the objectives fall away. But if the decision is not real, you get knocked around by the world. You get discouraged by other people's lack of beliefs or negativities. You now have one road in front of you, and that is the beginning of network marketing. That is the beginning of becoming a network marketing professional, right? Be proud of being a network marketing professional. Tell the world about it. You know, our jobs out in the real world are changing all the time. Network marketing as a profession, as Atomy has rewritten it, is a sound business model that you can start for free. Doesn't cost you anything. And you just sign up and you've got your business, your online platform of just sharing products with other people. I want you to take a look at this blurry picture of this mountain goat right here. What do you think is interesting about this? Well, I'm going to zoom out a little bit and I'm going to show you the true picture. It's not the fact that that mountain goat is about to make a massive leap that, if done wrong, could alter the rest of his life. It's not the fact that he even had enough faith to do so. He's not looking down, wondering if he's going to fall to his death. He's not looking behind him, regretting the decision he made, wondering what would happen if he took a different route to his final destination. His focus is on one thing only, the other side, his goal. His focus is laser guided. I mean, he is not looking anywhere else. He's got his goal in front of him and he's focused on it. In Atomy, we have a thing called the life scenario where we can write up our goals, the things that we want to achieve in life. And then by doing that, by focusing on your life scenario goals and working with your sponsors and your partners, you can get laser focused on them. And what happens is that wish for that someday, I wish I was successful. I wish I had a bank full. I wish I had a beautiful car. I wish I lived in a different house. That becomes quicker and quicker and quicker. And next thing you know, you're on your way. You've got it. Your life is a reflection of your thoughts. If you change your thinking, you change your life. And that was by Brian Tracy. Brian Tracy, if you don't know who he is, world-class motivational speaker, look him up. Tons of information that he shares with the world, many books and audio cassettes. We need to change our thinking. If we can change our thinking, we change our life. Now, my friends, I'm not a very religious man. I'm not necessarily a theologian or anything, but I want to share this one thing with you. Got to move something out of my screen here. Romans 12:2 states in part, "Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind." And my clicker just, here we go. All right, here we go. There we go. The Greek word for transformed is the word metamorpho. It's that word from which we get the word metamorphosis. Metamorphosis is the process of changing into a completely different being. It's the process that a caterpillar goes through when it's crawling along and it finally says, you know what, I need to go wrap myself up. I need to go to a quiet place and think a little bit. Wraps itself up in that chrysalis, and then after a few weeks, it emerges as a new creature. My friends, when we become a member of Atomy, that is the beginning of us becoming new creatures. One day at a time, we change our products, we change our daily habits, we start earning commissions, we start sharing the products with other people, building our downlines. Next thing you know, we become a sales master. And then a diamond master. We're changing into new creatures, new people that have purpose and value and hope in a hopeless world. Here are 4 things that you can do to transform your mind. One is to be mindfulness, right? Is to focus on mindfulness. Mindfulness means maintaining a moment by moment awareness of your thoughts and your feelings, your bodily sensations, and the surrounding environment through gentle, nurturing lens. We've got to practice being kind to people, being loving to people, being supportive of people, helping people out. Address your inner critic. You know, that voice in our head that tells us we can't succeed, that voice in our head that says, I'm not worthy, I'm not good enough. What if I make a mistake? I'm not perfect. We need to change that. You are worthy of this. You can succeed at this. You will be able to live the life you want to live just by changing the inner voice in our head. So here's another thing that you can do is to write it out. Keep a journal. Yesterday, I wasn't motivated, but today I'm going to conquer the world. I'm on fire today. I'm going to do this. It's a new day, a new me. I'm on it. And then here are some mantras you can do. Live by some mantras, right? If you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, right? So if you're not throwing the ball at the hoop, you're not going to make it, but you got to keep throwing that ball. I'm doing this for me, not for anybody else. Remember that. Be in it for yourself, not for anybody else. Don't wish for it, work for it. Takes work, got to work, right? The best project you'll ever work on is you. Tough times last, or tough times don't last, but tough people do. I'm capable, I'm strong, I believe in myself. Don't be afraid to chase dreams. Have big dreams, you'll grow into them. That's why I always buy bigger pants, because then I have something to grow into. The tallest oak in the forest was just a little nut that held its ground, right? Hold your ground, be steadfast, and you'll become a mighty oak tree. Big journeys begin with small steps. You don't have to go fast, you just have to go. If it's going to be, it's up to me. That's a Zig Ziglar quote right there. But I want to ask you, what is your mantra? What motivates you to succeed? Think about that, write it down and read it every day. My friends, I'd like you all to unmute your microphones right now, because I want you to take a look at this picture and I want you to do something with me. I want you to recite this with me right now. Turn the volume down on TV. I will pursue my dreams with passion. They are my dreams. You will either see me at the top of the mountain or lying dead along the path trying to get there. My friends, you are on the path. Raise your hand if you've made your first purchase. Check in the box. Raise your hand if you've got your first downline member. Check in the box. Raise your hand if you got your first commission. Check in the box. How many people are sales masters? Check in the box. How many people are diamond masters? Sharon Rose, star master on this call. Royal masters even. My friends, you're on the way to Imperial Mountain. You're on the way there. You just got to keep on moving to the next step. Eventually, you'll climb all the way up that mountain. Be proud of who you are, be proud of where you're at, and continue living the dream. So, my friends, in closing, I'd like to say this: make a decision to go pro. Make a decision to go from mediocre to professional. That you are, this is what you want to do with life. Make a decision to challenge yourself. Challenge yourself to talk to other people. Challenge yourself to become a sales master. Challenge yourself to do something that, you know, is outside of your comfort zone a little bit. Because once you expand your comfort zone, it's hard for it to shrink back to where it was. Now you've got a new comfort zone. And then make a decision to change your life. My friends, that's the end of my presentation, and I hope each and every one of you learned something from that. I hope you got inspired. I hope that you see yourself, no matter where you're at. I see so many people, even they get to, you know, Diamond Master or Sharon Rose Master or so forth, and they just feel stuck for the longest period of time. It's time to refresh our decision that we made. It's time to remotivate ourselves and start anew, that today is the day that I am going to move forward on my dreams. My friends, aja, aja, aja. We'll see you at the top.
Ada, ada, ada.
What a program. You have shown brighter and brighter, and that's your brightest spot I've ever seen you do. Thank you, thank you, thank you.